Hi, how's everybody doing? Hold on, I'm just pulling up my notes here. Okay, hi, how is everybody doing? It's the J-Rex here. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing what they can to hang in there and stay positive. Life is short. Try to make the best that you can out of it. You know, a lot of bullshit in today's world, but do what you can to try to be as happy as you possibly can. Okay, so, alright, for this video, I'm going to give my reasons why working a 9-to-5 job blows absolute pieces of donkey feces, and, why they absolutely blow and are terrible, and, so I'll give my reasons. Anybody that's working a 9-to-5 job, I highly encourage them to get the hell out and quit that son of a bitch as soon as they possibly can, because a 9-to-5 job is basically slavery. It's paid slavery in a nutshell, and everybody should do their best to get out of that. So let us begin why working a 9-to-5 job blows grade A FDA approved pieces of donkey feces. Reason number one is they overwork you. They overwork you. I'll use my experience as an example. When I worked at Apple, I used to be tech support. I fixed a lot of computers, and I was constantly shuffling through, customers, and it was strenuous. It's very strenuous, and they make you work. They make you work a lot. Like, I was constantly worried about, helping a lot of customers. I was constantly worried about helping a lot of customers, and my boss was never satisfied. He would always criticize me. He'd be like, you know what, you're not answering. You're not helping enough customers. You have to help more customers. You're only helping 10 a day. That's not enough. You need to be helping 20, 30 a day. Now granted, I'll try to answer more calls, but it's just not possible. When you have complicated computer issues that you need to fix, you're not going to be able to fix all of them within a 2.5 second time frame. You're going to need a little bit more time than that to fix a computer. So they overwork you, and then this could apply to any job. This could apply to any job. This could apply to people working at Walmart. This could apply to people working at fast food, restaurants, service-based sectors. You are worked until your sanities end. You're constantly working just hour after hour after hour, and you're constantly working, and you're constantly going from one customer to the next customer to the next customer. You get no breaks. If you do take a break, you get shat on by your boss. They give you a hard time because you took a break. You're just constantly shuffling after customer after customer after customer, day in, day out, hours on end, and you are continuously worked to your sanity's edge, and it's never enough for your boss. You bust your ass off, and you bust your ass off for this company, and your boss doesn't even appreciate it. Your boss treats you like a lazy piece of crud that is lousing about. You bust your butt working for this company, and then you go take a bathroom break. You gotta go take a piss, and then you go take a piss, and then your boss is like, whoa, why did you take a piss? I don't pay you to take a piss. Get back to work. And you're like, motherfucker, I don't think you just realized it, but previously, before my piss break, I helped 30,000 customers, with their constipation, I can't shit in a bowl issues, and I got like chocolate fudge all over my hands and shit, and you over here mad at me because I had to go take a piss. So it's terrible. They overwork you, and they don't appreciate it. You give your all to the company, and they don't appreciate a single damn bit. To them, you're just a lousy, lazy, slousy employee that doesn't deserve to get paid, even though you just helped like the whole country of goddamn mainland China, you know, and it's still not enough for them. Reason number two, the paycheck is shitty. It's a shitty paycheck. You know, when you realize like 66% of jobs pay below 15 bucks an hour, it's just not worth it. You know, like you work there and you constantly put up with bitchy, complaining customers who are mad at you because you won't give them a refund for like a fucking $1.30 plunger, and they're fucking, it's like the worst thing out of humanity that you won't give them a refund for their used toilet plunger. But you know, you put up with all that bullshit, and you're only getting paid about 10, 11, 12, 13 bucks an hour. Some jobs are it's still like 7 bucks an hour. Like here in Texas, it's still 7 bucks an hour. And you got to think about it, like after taxes. That's before taxes. After taxes, you're only getting like 5 bucks an hour. You're only getting 5, 6, 7, 8 bucks an hour. Like, you got to think to yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth the bullshit? I'm here taking bullshit from customers because they got some old man's chopsticks stuck up their ass. But you know, you think to yourself, like, I'm putting up with all this bullshit for 8 bucks an hour after taxes. Like, is it worth it? Like, you know, it's like, you look at your boss like, motherfucker, I'd probably make more money, you know, scratching my ass cheeks, you know, on the side of the road, doing cartwheels across the freeway, you know, doing backflips and, you know, doing the hokey pokey, woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. I could do that on the freeway, you know, and probably make more money than this shitty job, okay? It's like, you're getting exploited. These companies, they know they're not paying you enough, and they're well aware of that. And they frankly don't give a damn. They will keep paying you that shitty paycheck, and they will keep exploiting you and using you for their own personal shitty gains. You know, to them, they don't care if your paycheck is shitty. Like, what are you gonna do at 8 bucks an hour? That you can't even live off of that nowadays. What with, you know, with like $600, $700 rents here in Texas, and that's the cheaper side of Texas. Not to mention food, electricity, gas, your car bill. You think about all that, 8 bucks is not enough. What the fuck am I gonna do with 8 bucks? I mean, this will make for some good fire, I guess. I guess I can throw this shit in the fire and fucking, you know, warm myself up with this, you know, this worthless 8 bucks, you know. It'll make some good toilet paper, you know. This'll catch a good amount of shit. This'll catch a good amount of feces. This is some good, fine quality green pieces of toilet paper, you know. But 8 bucks is really not gonna do you much nowadays. Like, 8 bucks is pretty terrible. It's not enough to live off of, and these guys frankly don't give a damn, because to them, you're just something for them to exploit. They're going to get the most amount of labor out of you for the cheapest price possible, because frankly, they don't give a damn. They only care about themselves and their business. To them, you're just machinery to extract wealth from. Do you want to work for somebody like that? Ask all the damn billionaires, the multi-billionaires that own these companies. You know, ask them, hey, give me some more money. Because chances are they're probably not. Number 3, shitty environment. It's a terrible environment. Usually a lot of these environments, you know, they're very, like, I don't know who came up with the idea for these businesses, but it is the most bland, most boring, guaranteed to put you to sleep after 2 minutes, most boring ass motherfucking work environments ever known to God's humanity on this God's green earth. Like, who the hell came up with these? You know, go to Walmart is one of the ugliest. Walmart is without a shadow of a doubt one of the ugliest like places to ever be in. Like, the whole time I'm at Walmart, I'm trying so hard not to fall asleep just because how damn boring the places are. The colors are so ugly. You know, the layout is so monotone. There's no culture. There's like nothing whatsoever. It's just grade A pieces of scumbag guaranteed to put you to sleep under 160 seconds guaranteed. You know, like pieces of crud. Like, the whole time I'm shopping at Walmart and I'm in the checkout line, the whole time I'm holding my stuff, I'm like this. Hey, E equals MC squared. No, the bread is on the counter. The bread's on the counter. Yeah. Jehovah's, oh hallelujah, Lord have mercy. It's like I'm just falling asleep here just looking at this looking at this boring ass store. Now, can you imagine people having to work in that environment, constantly surrounded? You know, like the colors, the environment, the layout, the decor, the culture, everything is just nothing. It's just great. It's just like bland, like colors and bland everything. And you imagine being stuck in that every day. It will drive you to insanity, man. It's just a very bland, just no culture whatsoever, just piece of dump. And Walmart might be the best case scenario. Walmart might be the best case scenario. Imagine working in one of those office cubicles where you're like stuck, like in a cubicle, like staring at a cubicle wall all day. Imagine that. We're just getting started here, man. Like, the party's just getting started. We ain't seen nothing yet. Like, these companies, they guarantee to they'll put you to sleep in 10 seconds. Like, seriously, we need to get like Picasso or goddamn motherfucking Leonardo da Vinci up in this shit, cause this is some boring ass like shit right here, man. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, can we have like a little bit of like luxury here? Some kind of luxury? There's like no luxury at all. So, shitty environment. And also, for the most part, you're probably going to be, you know, shitty environment, shitty tools. You probably have a shitty tools to work with. Most of the time when you work for these companies, you're at the bottom of the ladder, so you don't really have a lot of powers. And that's not good because the customers want you to get stuff done. So if they want like a refund or something and you're like, sorry, I can't do that, I don't have the power, I'm going to have to call my manager, they're going to look at you like, what the hell? What do you mean you can't do that? You know, why do you even work here then if you can't do anything for me? You know, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't have the power. And they get mad at you that you got to call your manager over and you can't because you can't do it yourself. So, it's terrible. Okay, number 4. This is a huge reason. It's not a stable job. So I realize this video is getting long. I'm sorry. If I know I get people that complain my videos are too long. I mean, if you don't like it, you can always stop playing the video right here. But for people that are still here watching, you guys are awesome. Thank you for hearing me out, having the patience. Reason number 4 is not a stable job. This is such a huge reason. Like, okay, well, why do people work for a corporate 9-to-5 job? Like, a lot of the reasons people work a corporate 9-to-5 job is because they think it's a stable, like, job. They think it's a stable job, and they think it's a guaranteed paycheck. People think when they work for like you know, like, I don't want to start up my own business. It's too risky. I might not make money. I might go out of business. You know, I think it would be better off if I got my own job. It's a guaranteed win. It's guaranteed safe. Guaranteed paycheck. It's a very safe job. A lot less risky than starting up a business. I say to that, that is absolutely not true. That is absolutely not true. Working for somebody else is one of the least stable jobs you could ever work for. Do you know, like, all the people getting laid off nowadays? Like, it is ridiculous. Like, people are getting laid off, like, left and right. People are getting laid off for just picking their nose at the cash register or something, like picking their nose, and they got like a gold mine, you know? And people are getting fired for anything nowadays. Like, layoffs are going by the hundreds, thousands. You know, people are not, they could get fired at any time. Not to mention, you have to give an exceptional job. You have to do an exceptional job. You have to do just amazing, like 100% customer satisfaction survey. You have to be like at the top of your game, you know, just busting your ass to no limits end, to just for your boss to consider possibly not firing you. You can give your best 110%, and that is just enough for your boss to just consider not firing you. Like, people are getting laid off for just anything now. It's not a stable job. And the moment you mess up, and the moment you mess up on something, your boss could fire you right there if they want to, if they really don't give a damn. You know? To them, you're expendable, you're replaceable. They'll easily find somebody else to take your spot. Not to mention, people are getting replaced by machines and computers too, so it doesn't even have to be like getting replaced by another human. They'll just replace you with a more efficient robot. Like, who wants to live like that, like paranoid? I remember when I worked at Apple, like, I was always getting flack for something. Like, I was taking too long to take a piss. I took an extra 5 minutes off my lunch break. I only have a 90% customer satisfaction survey. That's not good enough for them. You know, they were constantly hanging over you better pick up the pace. You're not doing good enough. You better pick it up. We might fire you. You're not doing good enough. I was constantly waking up paranoid that I could be fired, like, any moment. I could be laid off any moment because I just wasn't good enough for them. It didn't help that, you know, they were constantly hanging that over your head constantly, like, you better pick up the pace, you're slacking off, we might have to lay you off if you keep slacking off like this. Like, it's constantly just paranoia. Like, who wants to live like that? And can you imagine, like, you have like a wife and children? Imagine you have rents to pay for? Imagine you have all of that, and all of that is hanging in the balance of a sociopathic boss who gives no shits about you? Can you imagine the stress that person would go through? Like, I could get laid off any moment now. I could get fired any moment. I gotta keep working. I gotta keep working hard. You know, I gotta pick up the pace. I'm slacking off. If I don't pick up, I could lose my job. I'll be homeless on the street. No food, nothing, no shelter, nothing. My wife and kids suffering. Can you imagine the stress that person has to go through every day? Oh man, if I'm late, I might get in trouble and fired. Like, it's not worth it, dude. Just the insanity and the paranoia you're constantly going through. It's not worth it. And the last and final, number one reason why somebody should not work a 9-to-5 job. You have no freedom. You have no freedom. Maybe you want to take a day off? Too bad. You need to come to work. You maybe wake up, you want to sleep in a little bit, you're really exhausted right now? Too bad. You need to come to work. You want to take a 10-minute extra lunch break because the last customer you had really stressed you out and you need this lunch break to vent? Sorry, you can't do that. You need to get back to work. You want a vacation and you want to go somewhere and just spend some time and enjoy life. You cannot do that. You gotta go back to work. You have no freedoms. Your boss completely owns you. You have no control over your life whatsoever. The quality of your life depends on the very balance of your sociopathic CEO's non-existent generosity. Like, you can't do anything. Now, let me say this. Life on this planet is short. You know, we have only 80, 90, 100 years to live on this planet. You have the whole world to see. You have places to go. People that you, family and friends that you care and love, that you want to be with. Don't give that freedom away to a psychopathic CEO who gives no fucks about you. Why was America even founded to begin with? Why was America because we had, you know, we had oppressive, over-controlling British people trying to control us. Okay? We got tired of them controlling us. We got tired of them dictating what we can and can't do, and thus America happened. The Revolutionary War happened, and America reached its own freedom and independence. You know, for the pursuit of happiness, for the pursuit of liberty and happiness. You have such an amazing gift. You know, the freedom. Like Americans, we are one of the few countries where we actually have the freedom. We can go out and basically do whatever the hell we want. You know, as long as we're not hurting anybody. But we basically have the freedom to do whatever we want. If I want to go on a road trip to, you know, to damn New York or California, to Florida, if I want to go on like an adventure and just go out and just do something, I can do that. I can do that. It's possible for me to do that. If I want to go to China or Japan or Germany, England, I can do that. I have the freedom to go where I want to go. We have that freedom in America. Why would you throw that away? Give that freedom away to a psychopathic CEO who's paying you $8 an hour, who doesn't give a damn about you, you know? Why? I remember when I was working at Apple, I felt like I had no freedoms. I felt like I was treated like a slave, and I just stared at a cubicle wall like all the time, just driving myself mad. And I would look out the window and I would see people just happy, walking, jumping around, playing, you know, and having a good time. And I see people driving around. I see the clouds. I see the sun. I see just freedom when I look out that window. And then I think to myself, what the hell am I doing here in this cubicle? Why am I in this cubicle staring at a wall, putting up with bullshit from asshole customers? I need to be out there living, enjoying life. And when I finally quit that shitty Apple computer repair job, and when I finally quit and I walked outside and I looked at the sun, the sky, the trees, the people, I realized I am free. I'm free. Freedom is the most important thing I believe anybody should have in their life. Freedom. Freedom to pursue happiness. I was free. I could do whatever I wanted at that point. I was free. I was free to just whatever I want to do. I was free. I had the whole world out there in front of me. I had a whole adventure out there in front of me. I had it and I could do it. Why would anybody allow somebody else to take that away from them? Why would I have all that freedom given back to me just to get another corporate 9-to-5 job and become a slave again and have all those freedoms taken away from me again? So that's all I have, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you stuck it out this far, you have a lot of patience, and thank you for hearing me out. And that's a great a trait to have, a great characteristic to have, patience. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Do not work a 9-to-5 job. Quit your 9-to-5 job and seek freedom. Create your own business. Make your own money. Be a successful investor. Whatever you got to do to be free. Don't work a 9-to-5 job and have all your freedoms stripped away from you. Freedom is precious. It's not given to anybody. You know, the America, we're one of the few people where we have freedom. Don't let a psychopathic CEO take that away from you. Be free. Live. Enjoy life. You know, experience the world. Be with your friends and family. Be with the ones who you love and care about. Be free and just live. Start up your own business. That's the only way you can really achieve that. If you start your own business, you are your own boss. You make your own time. You make your own rules. You do whatever the hell you want to do. So, or be an investor. Whatever you got to do to get out of slavery and be free. So, thank you everybody for watching. I think this was one of my longest videos ever, but I had to give all the reasons. So thank you everybody for watching. Best of wishes. You know, stay strong. Happiness happiness is there. You know, get it, live it, breathe it, see it, do it, enjoy it. You know, happiness. You know, happiness is happiness and freedom. It's what makes the world goes around. It's what gives humans the will to live. So, alright, so thank you for everybody watching. So best of wishes, good luck. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for hearing me out. Peace out, have a good one.